What's good, y'all? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love for another Chicago Bulls live call. We got a lot to talk about on today's video, man, because first things first, if you are a member of not only Chicago Bulls Breeze, but also the Windy City Breeze, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just crossed 50K over on the Windy City Breeze, man. And I mean, listen, it's just pure love, the support you guys show for us, man. How you guys rock with us. We've started so much with for this coming year. Make sure to tap in here with us on the Chicago Bulls Breeze. Of course, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to tap in with Joel, the super producer Joel Holt, over on the Chicago Bears Breeze. Hit that subscribe button. And a brand new show started. We're talking national sports. Just go in and search my Pat the Designer page because we have The Breeze, where we're talking national sports. Just dropped our first episode this week today. Where we're talking Los Angeles Lakers, we're talking Memphis Grizzlies, we're talking Minnesota Timberwolves, talking about the Cavaliers. Like, we're breaking it all down, man. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us the way that you do, man. You guys show so much support, and we thank you for all the love that you do show. The Bulls win an opportunity tonight to clinch the 9th seed, which I guess is a thing. And be locked in this play-in. Seems like we're gonna get the starters. Let me double check here. Double check the starting lineup. I didn't check that before I got in here. I apologize. I am a failure. Starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls tonight: Kobe White, Kevin Huerter, Modest Buzelis, Julian Phillips, Nikola Vucevic. No Josh Giddey. Remember, he was dealing with a issue and some injury concerns, but I think this is probably just some rest. Still dealing with some things with the wrist as well. You know what I mean? So I think there's probably just some rest, knowing that the playoffs are coming up, coming off of playing a 40-minute night. So not surprised by Josh Giddey sitting here. I also think it's probably going to be more time. This is just a rest kind of situation, but it'll be good to see the Chicago Bulls, if they can get to a point where they can close that half a game with 2 games left. Now the Hawks and the Magic do play. If the Bulls win their final 2 games, as the Hawks are down right now at halftime, the Bulls could move into that tie breaker situation with the Atlanta Hawks. Relentless Mikey, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling, man? Shout out to you guys in the chat, actually. Swaggy McNolix, in the building. Jacob Poladon in his mug, Sports Chicago style. What's going on, man? As we got this game getting underway, and we got a foul to start the game off. There you go. That's how you start the game off. Shout out to Danielle Scott. I think the scoreboard is having a stroke right now. It is not 66-60. That was the score that they showed on the Philadelphia game, and so I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard here on playback. They get this back to the top of the key, pull up 3, left that short, rebound there by the Bulls. Bulls got to take care of business early. This is one you just get it done by halftime. I want to be off the stream because it's a 40-point game by halftime. Here's Kobe dropping this off to Kevin Huerter. Huerter left side. Little pump, gets it right side. Now to Phillips. Throwing this down. Back to the basket here. Here's Vooch backing, back out. Kobe, pump fake. Now on the drive. Sidestep, pull up. Midi, got it. Come on. Stacy in here sounding bad right now. Stacy's still dealing with whatever he was dealing with. He was feeling under the weather. Stacy sounded rough right now. Good grief. That's what I want to have. Here's Kobe bringing the ball up now. Getting this left side pull up 3. Huerter can't knock that one down. He's going to get all the opportunities he wants today. Wizards bringing the ball up here. Carrington throwing this down. Got that ball knocked away. Phillips fighting for it. Tried to save it, but ended up stepping out. If he had saved that, that would have been one of the best plays of the season. Baki, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling, brother? Appreciate you. Baki saying congrats on 50K, Pat, and the new national show. Man, appreciate you, Baki. Really do appreciate you, my boy. 2-0 Bulls lead here. Ball thrown up at the rim. Terrible pass, but it was so bad nobody could get to it. Deep three here, and they can't knock that one down. Here's Kevin Huerter now driving, bringing the ball back out, kicks this back out to Kobe. Would really like to see them just kind of let Modest get himself involved and go to work here. As Kobe driving, got the ball blocked there. Terrible play right there. Ball thrown down low, dime lay. AJ Johnson with the easy bucket right there. Is now coming off of the screen here. Kicked back out. Julian Phillips pump fake, throwing this down to Vooch. Vooch throwing it down now. Modest underneath. Good pass to Huerter at the bucket lay. Four to two, Bulls lead here. And Kobe with the steal now. They get this head to Huerter. Huerter dropping this off to Vooch. Vooch float game down here. We float too. Down here we float too, baby. Relentless Mikey said, big ups for 50K. He said, man, I know how it goes. Yurko makes me want to turn the radio clean off sometimes. I'm just saying. Hey man, listen, Yurko has very hard opinions and he's coming from a place of understanding the game. As can't get that one to go. Is SAR on the turnaround. He's coming from a place of understanding the game in a way that a lot of us will never understand it. And he's gonna say the things that sometimes you don't want to hear as a fan of the team. That's what you got to deal with. And listen, you saw the episode today. I didn't agree with what Yurko said today about, you can't blame the coach. I think the coach is a big part of why we lost a lot of the games last year. As Justin Champagny getting the lay right there. Here's Modest now, top of the key. Huerter, open look, double team closed out on him. Couldn't get that one to fall. He's getting some looks, but he's not getting them to fall right now. Kevin Huerter 1 for 3. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta cut Stacy down. I gotta cut Stacy down. Stacy sound horrible. I normally try to listen to the game. Stacy sound horrible, bro. Oh my God. Here's now coming off the screen. Kobe pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. Hit off the heel of the rim. Bulls haven't gotten themselves going offensively here. Here's now drive. Modest down low. Pump fake. Float game. Can't knock that one down. Modest wants to perform in this one too, right? You've got two really good rookies in this game here. Bub Carrington, Alex Sarr. Two guys that were just one guy, Alex Sarr, who was taken ahead of you. I think a lot of teams are looking back on it now and saying, how in the world did we not get Modest Buzelis instead of who we end up with in this situation? You know what I mean? But as they get this back out, pull up 3, can't knock that one down. THT checking into the game as Kobe White coming out. Here's now Julian Phillips bringing the ball up left side, back up top to THT, over to Modest now. Modest jab step, taking his time, looking to attack here, downhill, tough fight through, had nowhere to go, and good defense, and there's a steal. They get this up right side, ball knocked away by THT out of bounds. Champagne sounds like a bad bottle of liquor you find on 79th Street. Probably, bro. Probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not a bad assessment of it. Relentless Mikey said Flus absolutely had a part in it. I digress. C-Red, let's go Giddy. No Giddy in tonight's game. You're not getting your best Bulls tonight. You know what I mean? The Bulls are kind of just like, we're in the play-in, so it doesn't really matter where we're at. I guess a home game would get them a little bit more money, so that'd be cool. As the Washington trying to set things up, throwing this down, up and under lay. Easy money on the layup there, and Keyshawn George getting that ball down to Champagny. What we got in there? KJ Chicago Realist said Yurko sound like an old man who sits on the porch all day and complains about everything. Nah, listen, I think Yurko has a lot of times where he's very positive. I just think that those times with the Chicago Bears are far and few between because there hasn't been a lot to be positive about with the Bears. As the scoreboard is off here on playback, but it is 8-6 right now. I don't know what the heck this scoreboard is doing. It's having a stroke right now. The clock is right. Hey Pat, I know you busy fam, but you got to do a WrestleMania playback next weekend. Maybe I might be able to get one in. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was talking to Hoodie about this because you know Hoodie does the Good Karma Wrestling channel, and bro, like the storyline is kind of just it's all over the place. You know what I mean? Where's The Rock? Like The Rock is supposed to be the final boss. Where the heck has he been? We ain't seen him in what 2 months now. Um, they're trying to still go off of this Roman story, and I just feel like they don't know where to go with it. It's they should have let it die. They should have let the storyline die. Like it was okay that it ended, or that Roman's coming back, and now you want to do this, and you want to, but just come up with a new storyline, though. This would have been a good one where you bring people back in. I feel like they're forcing the issue now. Boss, what's going on? He said, "What to do, Pat? Let's finish these fools. Go Bulls." 100%. Big C Red out here, my guy. As getting ready to get this game back underway. What did he say? I knew it. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I think you're going to see a lot of Kobe White on the bench. Honestly, I'm looking forward to two matches: the triple threat of CM Punk, Roman, and Rollins night one, and Cody Rhodes versus Cena night two. Yeah, but even that, it's like the Cena thing. You did the Cena heel thing. It feels like that is kind of not working as well as you thought it would. Like I don't know. It's just off the rails to me. As here's now, Vooch backing, going at Sar. Little turn move off of the glass lay. That's easy money. That's easy money for Vucci right there. Down DeMarco. Here's Champagne now with the ball, getting this right side over to Carrington. Carrington, low cross, trying to get past THT. Downhill, up over Vooch. Got the shot to fall. Tough shot. Here's now Herter throwing this cross court to it. Jam. Julian Phillips throwing it down. Now Carrington dropping this underneath, back out corner. Sar top of the key, back over to Carrington. Pull up three. He's got it going now. I'm sorry, I've said Carrington 17 times. It's Keyshawn George. As they get this ball tipped out and around and back out, THT deep three. Can't knock that one down. Here's George now, top of the kilo cross. Trying to get this left side, pull up three. Carrington, now there he is. Here's Julian Phillips now. Getting this top of the key over to Vooch. Vooch left side of THT. THT with a lane up and under lay. Oh, we got some offense going now. 14-14. Nobody playing a bit of defense. Nobody playing a bit of defense. As that ball goes. Kobe White is in. Kevin Herter is out. As here's THT bringing the ball up. P. Will in the game. That's tough. On a game like today, P. Will can't get in the starting lineup. Yeah, it's over for P. Will. It's GG's for him. It's Vooch. Float game. Can't get that one to go. Julian Phillips out muscling everybody and going back up. He got the foul call. Julian able to knock down the first of two. By the way, I don't know if y'all saw this news. This is pertaining to the Bulls here, even though it's White Sox news. But the Ishbias, Matt and Justin Ishbia, have reportedly increased their shares and now are co-owners of the Chicago White Sox, trying to buy more shares than Jerry Reinsdorf. As Champagny getting that ball back, float game, can't knock that one down. Rebound, got the rebound himself. Back out, pull up three. Can't get that one. A lot of missed shots tonight. The Bulls are definitely coasting through this game. As Kobe on the drive, got that one blocked away. Disgusting block. They throw this down now to Sar. Oh my God, this is bad basketball. Hey, bro, I may not make it. I may not make it through. THT said, let me get back at you. Goes out. Vooch, pull up three. He got it. Voochie. What? Modest is going to be a starting pitcher? No, not that. That's big though, man, because the possibility of them, if you're at co-owner status, that means that you can have a real say in certain things that are happening with the team, because now you have as a air ball there by Vucci. Now your business venture is tied together. And if that's the case, we know the Ishbias love to throw money around. Maybe we see the White Sox spend a bit more. There's a 19-14 Bulls lead here. They finally fixed the clock. That's nice. Out to the corner, pull up three. Can't knock that one down. Rebounded by Kobe White. Kobe bringing the ball up here. Kicks this over. Modest, pull up. Tray ball. He can't knock that one down. Rebound by Thorne. JT Thor checked in for Keyshawn George, who ended up sitting down, and Kobe Johnson with the lay on that one, 19-16. As that ball knocked away there, and here comes Washington the other way. And Champagny coming down the lane with the one-hand jam. Here's Modest, gets this top of the key over now. THT back to the basket, throwing this over to Vooch. Vooch backing, turn, pump fake, kicks this back out. Pull up, tray ball, left that one short. That checks out. And we got a timeout there. As right now, Bulls 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. Washington 2 for 9 from the 3-point line. Bulls shooting at 40% here in the fourth, or in the first, I should say. Not a great showing for the Chicago Bulls right now. Not a great showing for the Chicago Bulls right now. Ball says, I would love a Sabonis edition. Yeah, listen, the Sabonis conversation I think would be interesting. I know a lot of people have looked at some different options the Bulls could have to go out there and add big name pieces, but Sabonis to me I think is an interesting one. The only thing you have to know is that, and I said this on Locked On Bulls today, you got to know that this core is the right core. Right? You got to know that these are the right guys, these are the right pieces to have. These are the right names to have on the team. If you know that, have at it. You know what I mean? I feel like if you know that, it only makes sense for you to go out and get a big name like that. But that's a big question. Baki on the playback side said, hey, Pat, I got a real difficult question. Who's been worse, P. Will for the Bulls or Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox? Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. Not even close. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox was supposed to be an answer. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox was supposed to be an answer. Andrew Vaughn is god-awful. What's he hitting, 125? P. Will at least is still averaging 9. Like, that's 9 NBA points. He's not what he was supposed to be, but 9 means like I can contribute 9 points. Andrew Vaughn is one of the. Andrew Vaughn is literally like P. Will is a mediocre basketball player. Andrew Vaughn is one of the worst players in baseball. And that's not even an exaggeration. Vaughn is horrible. Horrible. Hey, Kobe got some posters on some of us this year, bro. Kobe White has more posters than Zach LaVine does in his Chicago Bears their Bulls tenure, because I feel like people were so scared of Zach LaVine dunking on him, so they just get out the way and they feel like I can challenge Kobe, and then Kobe just turned that mug over and put it down on him. Got the White Sox game on too over here in the Sox. Runner on third. You got Lou Bob on third. Got Taylor up the bat. What are we doing there? What's going on there? Zach Collins coming in now. Kobe White picking up here on the drive. Here's Jones, kick out, pull up three. Can't knock that one down, air ball. This is some of the worst basketball I've ever seen. Ayo, no Diddy. What I say? What I say? What's the AO on that one? Huh? What I say? I don't remember. Is now dropping us off here. Oh, Herder, nice dime to Collins. Got fouled on the way up though. Hey, Kevin Herter continues to show that he's an all-around player, man. Kevin Herter continues to show that he just gets the job done. I feel like we shouldn't call P Will, or we should call P Will P won't. I think most people already do. Is Collins able to knock down the first or two? Collins knocking down a pair there. 21-18 Bulls lead here. That turn that thing on him and put it down. Kobe White. I don't know about that one. Turn that thing over and put it down. I don't know about that one. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. What Cam say the other day? I'll take you to court on that one. That's stepping out of bounds was JT Thor on that one. Relentless Mikey over on playback. It's no meat juice. Here's Kobe bringing the ball up here. Looking to drive, throwing this down to Collins. Collins back out P. Will. He had an open look, doesn't take, and instead drives in right into JT Thor. Got the ball knocked away, back out to Herter. Herter coming off the screen, tried to dime it down, pump fake, got him in the air, pull up three, shot clock ending. Can't get that one to go, and that's going to be a rebound there by Washington. Carrington, three, no. And just ripping that ball away from Champagnie is Zach Collins. Grown man steal on that one. Over to P. Will. Wing, three. He can't knock it down. That checks up. This is terrible basketball right now. Hayes is doing a watch party over on Chicago Bulls Central. I want to see if I let me see if I can call him and he'll actually pick up. I don't know if he'll pick up. He may say something outlandish, but it's okay. Yeah, he probably not gonna answer.
Your call is.
Yeah, he ain't gonna answer. I was just gonna be like, "Hey, this is some of the worst basketball I've ever seen in my life." Here's Kobe getting this over to Herter. Herter downhill, float game, tough float, can't get that one. Zach Collins fighting for the ball, tried to save it, can't save that one. Bears Junkie in the building said, "What's good? What's happening, Bears Junkie?" How you feeling, my guy? Relentless Mikey says you're going to use playback for Bears games. So they don't have NFL deals yet. They don't have NFL deals yet. They just got baseball, so we'll probably use it for some baseball games. But they don't have NFL deals yet. 24-23, Bulls trail the Wizards here. Is now looking to attack here. Downhill, Kobe White at the bucket lay. I think Kobe wants to get this. Kobe wants to get this over with. Kobe looked like all of a sudden, let me start playing for real. I'm good. How'd your day go? Today was cool, man. We unveiled a new show over on The Breeze. We unveiled a new show, The Breeze, over on the Path the Designer page. So tap in with that. We of course, dropped this morning's episode. We still got clips coming out throughout the day, man. We'll have stuff dropping over the weekend. We crossed 50K. The channel is 8 years old. We crossed 50K on the day that the channel became 8 years old. So that's pretty cool as well. And I got Bulls basketball, and the Bulls finish out this first quarter with a lead. So that's nice to have. All in all, it's been an eventful day. It's been a good day, and it's been a day that I will remember for a long time, man. The hardest part about this is like not having your brain. By the way, Bulls 26 lead 26-24. The hardest part about this for me is because of how I am and how I want to continue to grow and different things like that. Is being able to enjoy the 50K. That's what's going to be the toughest thing for me. Being able to enjoy that 50K. Let me see this. I don't know what's going on here. Sure, I guess. I'm so locked in, you know what I mean? I'm already like, man, look, you hit 50K, let's get to 100. You hit 100K, let's get to 1,000,000. You know what I mean? That's kind of how my brain works. Hey, Baki, facts. You know how to enjoy 50K? Let's get to 100K, 100%. 100%. Don't stop nothing. It's been a long time, man. This has been a long time, and people not gonna see all that behind the scenes. You know what I mean? People only gonna see, oh, Pat got the ESPN. He didn't do anything. He was never on the scene. All right. That's terrible. Oh, there we go. White Soxing it up right there. Runner on third, 2 outs. Bears Junkie said, congrats, you and the crew deserve it. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate all of y'all, man. That's why I do stuff like this. It's why I like to do the watch parties. It's why I like to come out and hang out. You know what I mean? Because it's chopping it up with y'all, man. We don't get here without you guys' support, and that's what's really cool about all of this. Here's Modest bringing the ball up here. Ooh, I like that. Coming off of the screen, Herder dropping this down, back over to Herder. Herder downhill, lost the handle on the ball, drops it down to Collins. Collins gets it out to Modest. Modest has an open look, pull up three. He got it. All right, Modest, let's go. Let's go to work, baby. Let's go to work, Modest. Let's go to work, Modest. They kick this left side, dropping this off now. Little jab coming off the screen here. Carrington trying to find a lane, kicks it out to the corner. Keyshawn George for three, cash money. I like Keyshawn George's game, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I like Keyshawn George's game, man. Here's now Kobe White bringing the ball back out. Coming off the screen. Good screen there by Zach Collins. Kobe out. Corner. Three. Modest. He didn't get it. Rebound there by P. Will as Zach Collins kept it alive. Nice spin move down low. P. Will with the float game. Okay, P. Will. Down here we float too. I see you. Bro, Stacy sound like nails on a chalkboard right now. What's going on, brother? As we got to travel there. Stacy sound like he is in pain trying to do this game. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Get it, hey, relentless Mikey Facts. Get him in the halls or something like that. How's he just? That was about to be a crazy pause. Never mind. Here's Kobe White now driving. He gets downhill off of the glass. Oh, it rimmed out. Tried to get that shot to fall over Tristan Vukcevic, as that's the turnover there. As Jones dropping us down, JT throw off of the glass, smoked it. How you smoked that wide open? They get this ahead to Javon Carter. Javon Carter missing the lay. Oh my God, Javon Carter, bruh, it's no way. There was nobody there. You play in the NBA. Oh God, what a terrible sequence of plays in a row. That was nuts. That was nuts. Here's Kobe, low cross, bringing the ball back out. Getting this over to Kevin Huerter. Huerter sidestep, pull up three, got it. He dropped this down underneath. Got that one knocked away. Here's Huerter now, right side. Javon Carter, wide open, pump fake, doesn't take the shot. Over to a wide open Kobe White, who does. He got it. Is now Kobe downhill, kicking it over out to Javon. Javon pull up three, can't hit that one. Hit off the front of the rim. What they talking? They ain't talking about nothing. 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 Here's Carrington pull up three, can't knock that one down. As Juggy said, go have a few drinks at least. We probably will. It's now Javon Carter getting one to fall. There it is. It took him a while. But 40-34 now. Bulls lead here. They get this right side. Dropping this down. Pull up. Midi. Can't get that one to go. And Zach Collins letting that one go. $40-34. 7:50 to go here in the second quarter. Just about everybody checking out here for the Bulls, checking into the game now. Zach Collins going to stay in. THT coming in. Javon Carter going to be in the game. Julian Phillips, Kevin Huerter. Yeesh. Here's Huerter now, basically the leading scorer on the floor here. He said, I got the opportunity. I'm going to take it. A little in and out, back out to Phillips. Throwing this down to Collins. Collins, spin move, lost the ball. I might pour a whiskey, Redneck Riviera, good stuff. I haven't had that one. I haven't had that one. I might have to tap in with that. What is Stacy doing right now, dog? As they get this top of the key now, getting this over right side. Here's Keyshawn George. George on the drive, getting this over to Sar. Sar float game, left it short, rebound by Vucci. A low cross. Okay, Javon Carter trying to get busy. Back out to Vooch. Vooch said, calm all that down. Getting this over now. Tried to throw it up his THT, and it's swatted away by Keyshawn George, but a foul going to come on him. Pouring up corn liquor. Calm down now. We're not shining. Who's got that shine? There's a timeout taken here. This is a horrible game of basketball. This is a horrible game of basketball. Maybe it'll get entertaining toward the end. But right now, this is a horrible game of basketball. Bulls on commercial right now, 40-34. Listen, Mikey, how's your little guy doing, Pat? This your first? No, it's my second. He's doing all right, man. He's upstairs resting. My daughter and my wife are probably running around. I actually need to find out what they want to eat for dinner. Late as heck, but ain't nobody ate no food. Uh, the fact that ain't nobody ate no food is just like, all right, let's pick something. Y'all know how that go though. Y'all know how that go. If you married and you know and you got to pick a plate or pick a spot to eat, you know how that goes. Are you hungry? Yeah, I'm starving. All right, what you want to eat? I don't know. Okay. Do you want this? Nah. Would you like this? How about this? All right. Well, I'm thinking this. I'm gonna just go get this. I don't want that. You know what? As now I'm actually sitting there looking with a Maya up to bat. White Sox with runners on first and second. A couple errors by the Red Sox. Will Venable standing up at the top, basically thinking about all the people he's gonna fire in this off of this team. All right, let's go. Let's get back into it, man. Let's see if Amaya can actually get a hit here. I know we're doing the Bulls is knocking down the first of two. Ooh, that was something you could have took a swing at. That was a shot you could have took a swing at. Bulls leading by 8 here. Biggest lead of the night. Here's George now getting his back over. Little sidestep trying to get around Johnson, trying to get around THT here. Nowhere to go. Back out. Sar pull up 3. Missed the entire rim on that. And Julian Phillips getting this ahead over now to Javon Carter, who gets it right side to Jalen Smith, who is in the game. And look at that. Jalen Smith, knees not iced, and that ball turned over by THT, which absolutely checks out. They get this over. Ball tipped around. Good defense, actually, by the Bulls on that one. Vooch getting back into play with a two-hand jam for Vukcevic. Tristan Vukcevic on the J. He's got 11 points. He's 5 for 6 on the day. Now Vucevic going up against Vukcevic. Vucci backing, got the ball knocked away Vucevic making it happen today. And here's now Vooch guarded now by Sar, trying to go right at him. Turn around, fade, Jay, it in his face. Hold on. Okay, Vucci. Don't pull out the moves on him like that. Vooch said, I got 11 right with you. 11 and 5, Nikola Vucevic. Turn around, Jay. Here's Sar now kicking his back out. Pump fake. On the drive, Carrington missing everything on that one, getting us now off the THT. THT looked like he got to get his body moving in the right direction before he can actually start like picking up speed. It's like, all right, okay, now we're running. Now we're running. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look at the White Sox. Couple of runs scored. Couple of runs scored. Hey, look at them White Sox. Don't stop now, boys. 4-0. Runner on third. A RBI triple. 46-36. Bulls lead here by 10. Miguel Vargas ripping that thing. Little jab step. And what we got here, and that's a moving screen on Alex Sar. Alex Sar is not good, bro. Alex Sar is not good, bro. Was he the first pick or was no, the first pick was old boy that said he was the second pick. He was dang, what's buddy name? Freaking I can't think of his name. Zachary Richache. Ask her, you will never guess where we are going to eat. Whatever she says is where she wants to go. Ooh, that's a trick. I might try that, Bears Junkie. I might try that. That's a solid trick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't used that one. That's smart. Hey, another run. Lou Bob getting Vargas in. We are clapping Boston right now. Now we'll probably blow it, but at least it's fun now. They get this top of the key, left side, Carrington. Throwing this down to Sar. Sar moving that ball down to Jones, and that ball knocked away, and that's going to be Bulls ball. Good defense there by the Bulls. Are we going to get a challenge? They get it down to Sar. Sar spin down, hit the ball. Oh, that's Bulls ball. That's Bulls ball. Kobe Jones threw it out of bounds. So are they going to challenge it? All right. I'll take it. I will take it. They blew that challenge. That was easy. That was easy money. I mean, you could clearly see it. As we on break here. 47-36. Bulls leading by 11. Not the 40-point deficit I was hoping they were able to build up so we wouldn't have to be talking about the Bulls right now. so that we could not watch this game anymore. That would have been phenomenal. But I mean, you get what you get. Look at White Sox with a 6 run. Well, hold on. How did I just miss the 6 run? Did Lubob just go first to third? Hold on now. I might actually have to add this game into the playback. Oh, he was on second. I might actually have to add this game into the playback. That's crazy work right there. Look at these boys. This was such a cool thing. I don't know if y'all saw this. Ida Polson, she's been a Bulls fan since 1966 and has never been to a Bulls game. And she got to attend her first Bulls game today. Oh, here comes the end of that run. Andrew Vaughn up to bat. He's already 0 for 2. He's got a 2-1. He's got a 2-1 count. Strike 2. The change up on that one. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do White Sox and Bulls games at the same time when they do these. 6-0 White Sox lead. Baseball is easy to call. I could do that actually. Vonnie taking a swing off the end of the bat. That's going to go foul. As now the Chicago Bulls hitting his ball back out. THT dropping his down to Javon Carter underneath. Back out. Vooch open 3. Can't get that one to go. Miss some. Did he get that blocked? Does Jalen Smith put the ball in? Did he get that blocked? Coming off. Dropping that down. Float game. Back out now. Pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. Rebound there by Nikola Vucevic. Oh, Julian Phillips going up top for the 2-hand jam. Hold on, Julian. Hold on, Julian. I see you, my boy. Easy money by Jones on that one. 2-2 to Vonnie. Hits a cutter. Oh, he gave a rise on that one. Oh, no, I said the warning track. I thought he might have actually got that. Is now down to Vooch. Vooch back over. Oh, Javon Carter crosses himself. How'd you cross yourself and then miss the shot? Javon Carter, an interesting dude, bro. Relentless Mikey said, draft question. Do you have any concerns on Mike Green with the high school and college sexual assault issues? The Beast broke that out in the player breakdown. Here's my thing with all of it, right? Would I want him to hang out with me? Would I want to kick it with him? If those things are true, would I want him to marry my daughter? No, I'm not asking him to do that. I'm asking him to play football. Can he play football? If he can play football and somebody else is going to draft him anyway, and he's going to be an impact player, draft him. You know what I mean? I get like there's always this thing with certain fans or even certain organizations, and the Bears have been one of them where it's like, you know, my morals get in the way of that. We're not going to bring a guy like that in. That's fine. Now you complain about him when he's sacking your quarterback for the next, 10 years because there was something wrong. Like the morals of the situation for me with sports die when no team cares about morals until it's time to, until it's somebody did something so bad that you can't support them. Now, I'm not saying that shouldn't be one of those things, but unfortunately in the NFL, we just know it's not. And here's the thing, as much as we want to, live in this world of, well, somebody said he did it, so it's done. They are still allegations as far as I know. There's been no convictions. There's been no, I know that the school kind of dismissed them. Virginia kind of dismissed them, which maybe that was an issue that it did happen, but the hope is that this is one of those things that you say, remember there was something about him coming out of college, why he ended up falling in the draft, as you have him on your team dominant. But that does mean that he has to like not get in any trouble with that. But so I don't know. Like I have a tough time like coming into sports with a moral compass when I know the teams only have one depending on how good the player is. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there. Here's Herder off of the rebound. 54-40. Bulls lead by 14. 2 minutes and 16 to go. Coming off the screen. Here's Kobe White, corner. Julian Phillips, pull up. Tray ball. Can't knock that one down. Fighting for the rebound. And Washington comes away with it. Here's Johnson on a drive. Blocked away by Modest Buzelis. Oh, and that's the foul right there. Come on, Modest. He said, meet me at the top. I'll punch your ticket. Hey. Modest was timing that up the whole time, too. I love it. "73 blocks this season. He leads the teams with blocks." Is Julian Phillips able to knock down the first of two? Apparently, Virginia put a zero tolerance policy on him after the high school essay. And that's why he left to go to Marshall. No, I knew. Yeah. I mean, listen, it was definitely a zero tolerance thing where you can't F this up at all or you're out of here. So I understand it. I don't even have a problem with it. But, it is one of those things. It's Vucci knocking that ball away. It is one of those things where I have a tough time, feeling like I could never allow this guy to play for my team when I know how the NFL views all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Good catch, Lou Bob. What a play. This ball out. Sarr pull up three. Got that one to fall. I think that might be Sarr's first bucket. That is his first bucket. Alex Sarr finally getting one to fall. 1 for 7 on the day. Here's Modest going right back at him. Can't get that one to go. And Sarr and Modest matching up here. And you see them kind of really going at it. I like that. Here's Kobe. Back over to P. Will. P. Will trying to drive. Nowhere to go out to Kobe. Kobe. Looking to get in. Over Keyshawn George. Tough shot. He said, I got a better throw. Yeah, that's true, unfortunately. Listen, if like the league was like, hey, you did this thing, you're gone, I'm with you. I just know that's not the NFL or any league. If you're winning, if you're great, if you're talented, they overlook quite a bit, which is a sad situation, but it is what it is. Like As here's Kobe White coming off the screen here, getting downhill, back out now to Vooch. Vooch right side over to Modest. Modest, good pass, corner. P. Will wide open three. He missed it. That checks out. That ball tipped around. Keyshawn George almost tipping it in to the bucket. Here's now pushing the tempo. They throw this one up. Can't get that one to go. Here's Kobe now. 18 seconds on the clock. "58-43. Bulls lead here, trying to take this lead into the second half. Here's Kobe. Oh, little hezzy. Pull up. Over. Sarr. Yeah, I got that one blocked away. That was crazy work. As the Bulls turn it on a little bit in the second quarter there, outscoring the Washington Wizards 32-19 in that second quarter, really spacing this game out. I expect this to kind of be a very boring finish to this game. Everybody getting involved for the Bulls there. They shot at 50% from the field, 10 for 20. They shot at 44% for the 3-point line, and they just kind of showed up a little bit defensively, and that was the end of the Washington Wizards in that second quarter. Good to see this team wake up a little bit. Good to see this team wake up a little bit and just say we're gonna get this thing done. And while we on halftime, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put this White Sox game on. Let me see. I'm gonna put this White Sox game on and tap in with that. Well, let me see. What else is on basketball wise? Anything else on basketball wise? Bucks and Pistons. Cavs and Knicks is interesting. SmackDown is also on. See what Cavs Knicks is looking like. 72-60. The Knicks is smacking them boys. Knicks is smacking them boys. Oh yeah, Hawks and Sixers is important. Let me see if I can find that. I don't know if it's important, but I guess it means something to us. I was surprised that the Sixers was even in that game. Is that game not showing up? Is that on NBA TV? No. Oh, right in front of my face. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's GG's. 112, 102. Yeah, that's GG's. Dang, some kid just won a PS5 at the Bulls game? Or at the Sixers game? All right, Philly. Come on, Philly. Show me something. Need y'all to wake the heck up. Are the Sox in a position to score again? Every time I look up, they got a new spot to possibly score. Bottom of the fifth. The ball tipped in the air. Come on now. One more pass. One more pass. One more pass. This is why y'all lose. Y'all are cheeks, bro. Y'all are tits. Jesus. Let's see. I mean, that's a good block, but you're down 115, 102. That was a good block. That was a good block. Come on, get this run in. Oh, that's high. Good take. 3-0. 3-0. Matty Matt, right. Miami it is. Yeah, we're going to have to win too. It's going to be Miami and Atlanta. It's going to be Miami and Atlanta. Like it is. Bruh, 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. Miami, Atlanta, Miami, Atlanta, Miami, Atlanta. Lonnie Walker. Terrible lay. All right, we can cut this game off. It's GG's. I could have went to the freaking whatchamacallit game. That was horrible. That was horrible. No, stop that. Move that. I don't want to watch it. I don't even want that on my feed right there. I don't even want that on my feed right there. Let's see what we got. Dodgers and Cubs play tonight. As y'all know, I am I'm still a diehard White Sox fan. He took that walk there. But I have decided for my own sanity, I will allow myself to have some happiness in my life. And so I have become a Dodgers fan. So I will be tuning in to enjoy the clapping of the Cubs tonight. Omar Navarez. Now this game gonna be interesting. Memphis and Denver is gonna be interesting. There's a ball. Run on first and third. Omar Navarez at the plate. The pitch. Oh, that got to rise. That's all right. That'll get a run in. That'll get a run in. That'll get a run in. Tag up, baby. Tag up, baby. 7-0. 7-0. Look at these White Sox. Don't stop now, boys. It's my favorite thing Hawk Harrelson used to say. That and you can put it on the board, of course, but that's a given. But yeah, man, listen, this it's hilarious. Like, I did that and everybody was like, oh my God, you're just gonna pick the Dodgers to be a fan of? Isn't that cheating? Like, no. I'm a Sox fan, I'm a Bulls fan, I'm a Hawks fan, I'm a Bears fan. I deserve one team that can make me happy. And I'm gonna make sure it happens. I'm gonna guarantee it. I'm gonna stand by it. Here come Jokic. Jokic about to cook Zach Edey. Jokic is about to F Zach Edey up. Shout out to Zach Edey for getting me my steak, man. Love that. Needed that. I needed that. I needed. Jokic already just irritated looking at Zach Edey. All right, let's see. 2 outs, 1-1. Ooh, he was swinging for the fences. 7-0. I guess you can. I heard Mike Green played in the 3-4 and he won't fit Dennis Allen's defensive scheme. And Allen likes longer defensive end. What do you think of that? Here's my thing. If you got a player that is a 17 sack player who is as good as what Mike Green is, who is what I believe a Khalil Mack game wrecker. And Dennis Allen has said this, you can fit or mold a scheme around a guy like that. Everybody looks at all these people and says it has to be scheme fitness. Like sometimes the scheme is based on the talent. You know what I mean? And realistically, Mike Green does not play only standing up. So the conversation would be, can he get sacks with his hand in the dirt in a 4-3 as an edge? Yes, we've watched him do it. Ooh, Zach Edey is missing free throws. He can't even give Joel a day. I still can't believe they fired what's his name, bro. Ooh, AG wide open. Can't knock that one down. I still can't believe they fired Mike Malone. No, that's gonna end the inning. That'll end the inning there. Let's see where we at with the Bulls game. Nope, no, we still got Buddy that's climbing on the chairs. Wide open 3 in the corner. Let's go, boys. I like Denver, man. I like MPJ. I love Jokic. Aaron Gordon. Hey, 2-hand jam. That's a crazy foul call. That is a block. That is a block. Mm. I'd rather fit my scheme around talent than to try to have talent to fit the scheme. Well, listen, you got to have a meld of both, but it's you change the talent based on how good the talent is. Okay, Jamal. Edie can't buy a JC dollar store steak right now from the free throw line. Hey, Zach Edie is tough, bro. Zach Edie is tough. You a nigga. Um, Alex Bregman up to bat. I can't believe the White Sox are blanking these mugs right now. I cannot believe the White Sox are blanking these mugs right now, bro. Let's see. Just want to make sure we're not missing the Bulls. Okay, they still on that. Doing the halftime video joint. What is the narrative on this season going to be, chat? What is the narrative on this Bulls season going to be? Do you feel like it's going to be that when you got rid of Zach Levine and all of those guys, that the young guys finally stepped up? Or do you feel like it's going to be yet another failed season? I think this actually, like when I look at this season, I think this actually is one where it's like this isn't a failed season. This is a season that affords you the opportunity to grow a ton and change who your team is. Kate Line said everyone ran here from Central. What happened from on Chicago Bulls Central? They cut the stream off? Did C Dub still have that that C Red camera on? That C Red camera was crazy. That C Red camera was crazy. Everyone ran it. I'll let you ask them. It was bad. It was bad. What happened? Uh-oh. I guess I could see it. Maybe if Hayes still got the video up. Whoa. What the heck? Oh god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh, dang. Uh, that's nuts. That's nuts. He got hacked, yeah. Dang. Um, I guess tell Hayes to unlist the video. That's why I don't let nobody in on this mug. That's why I don't let nobody in on playback, bro. You let mugs in on playback, they can get away with anything over there. It's kinda like the Wild Wild West. I guess I gotta go I ain't even checked the bro, that threw me off from actually checking on the Bulls game. My bad, y'all. Jesus Christ. Bro, I hope bro, oh my god, I hope they don't take my boy channel, bro. Oh, I hope they don't take my boy channel, bro. Gee, I hope they don't take my boy channel, bro. That sucks. That's serious, y'all. Like, yeah, that's I know it's ha ha he he for y'all, but that's good out. But that's like he could lose how he's making money. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Oh my god. It's down. Julian Phillips, easy bucket down low. Bulls leading by 20 here. Yeah, bro. Like they will take your channel all the way down. Stuff like that on YouTube, they will take your channel all the way away. Tanner was good, my guy. Man, prayers up to Hayes, bro. I hate to see that. I hate to see that. I hate to see that. I hate when people be on goofy stuff like that too, bro. Like they just you ain't got no life, bro. You ain't got no life if that's what you on. Let's pull up midi, Kobe White bucket. I know he's snapping over there. I know he is over there snapping right now. I was just wondering who I was just in there, whoever did that is bogus. It's probably somebody because on the playback side, like you can let people onto the screen. So like if I wanted to let Baki in, I could let Baki be on the stream with me. But it's you taking a risk because you giving that person control to put whatever they want on the screen. And then you got to take that power away from them while they on the screen. It's like it's just a lot. And I'm sure in that moment it's instant panic. So yeah, man, that's serious, especially on YouTube, bro. I'm praying they don't take my boy channel, bro, because that's money. That's how that man making a living right now. They'll take your monetization. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know how many of y'all was rocking with the Windy City Breeze or not, but they'll take your monetization down. They will pull your channel off. Hayes at 30,000 on Chicago Bulls Central. It was a dude with a Cubs logo. That's tough, bro. I don't. Hey, bro. Steve-O in here, man. Steve-O was good, man. That's nuts, my boy. That's absolutely crazy, dog. Oh, Hayes was talking about that playback happened too or something. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by that, Swaggy. Boggy said, same here, Pat. I'm definitely praying Hayes and the whole crew, Central, the whole Central crew, whoever did that BS is joke, bro. That's nuts, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a pull up offense. Like I know what it was like when I got my channel monetization took. So I'm already knowing how that go, bro. But I know Hayes gonna handle that mess. The halftime show was on crack, yeah. I remember when y'all got hacked, but was nothing like that. No, it wasn't nothing like that. I still don't know what we did for ours. I still have no idea what we did to get ours removed, but Tanya Carmelo 69. Hi, Pat. What's going on? How you doing, Tanya? Let's get back to a little bit of basketball. As the Bulls dominated right now, 70-48. Back to the basket, turnaround, pull up, midi. Can't get that one to go. Stacey King over here sounding like the Cookie Monster. As they throw this cross court back out now. Oh, they was cross streaming it. Vooch dropping this down now to Herter. Herter over to Vooch. Vooch pull up midi, hit the corner of the rim. So you said we was watching the game go Bulls. See Red Nation out here. Some of us just hating and don't like to see good people be great. 100%, bro. 100%. What's up, Pat? This is your old neighbor from the hood. Which one? Which one? Because we got a technical foul here. Who got a tech? Technical foul on Kevin Herter? Here comes now. Keyshawn George bringing the ball up here, guarded by Julian Phillips, coming off the screen, picked up down by Vooch. Vooch kicking this over to the corner. On a drive, Sarr lost the handle here. Here come the Bulls. Julian Phillips at the bucket. Oh, he slipped. They call a foul there. I hope Julian's okay. He jumps right back up. Bro, I got a migraine. Yeah, that's a lot of contact. He also just slipped. We get a mop on the floor there. Julian Phillips going to be at the line. He should delete the video 100%. I hope it's not still up there. Hayes know how YouTube go. He'll delete the video. 71-49. Bulls with a big lead here. As they get this ball brought up here, Carrington kicking it over to Sarr. Sarr back up top now on the drive. Trying to attack here is Carrington. Kicks out corner. Pull up three. Got it. Tanner said, I just looked at the score. Sheesh. Tanya, should they rest the starters? Yeah, I mean, listen, I think the Atlanta game, I don't know what the score is. Is that ball, they call over and back on that? Did he not have his hand on that? Let me check on the score here of the Atlanta game real quick. As Atlanta won that game 124-110. I would say the conversation probably will be sent in. I would think the Bulls with this lead will not play at all in this fourth quarter because the Bulls are now winning this game, which I expect them to do. They're now locked into the 9th seed. As here's Kobe, back, spin, dropping this off to Julian Phillips. Want to rise up, got the ball back, off the glass, got it to go. Wizards is straight doo-doo water. Yeah, the Wizards are terrible, my boy. The Wizards are god-awful. As they get this down now to Sarr. Sarr guarded by Vooch, kicked over, Carrington, pull up midi, got it. And a timeout going to come here. And now for 3 straight years, you would assume the matchup is going to be, of course, Bulls and Heat, which they've matched up 3 times. And that'll be Wednesday in Chicago. And then you would assume that you're going to get Atlanta and the Bulls for the Bulls possibly to get into the playoffs and play a first-round series versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, which probably is not going to go well. Before that wild conversation, the Bulls leading by 20 now, 74-54. Let me see this. See if I can get this on Uber Eats. I gotta order some food for this girl. She just not sending me what she wanted. Bring Bringing the bald-headed most hated. I don't know what that means. Talk about Javon Carter? Talk about Javon? Nah, I have to go in there to get that. Let me see. Brandon Peck wants the VIP. You know what? I think we may have a couple VIPs left, Brandon. Definitely not inviting the stage. Hey, how about that? Have a VIP, my guy. I'm gonna have to reset it. We almost back at 20 again. Oh, you saying bring in the ball head? Yeah. No, I get you on that one. Slice of leg. There you go. I want to order. What I got to use to order? They got Grubhub. They got Splice. No, for delivery. That's crazy. Y'all ain't on DoorDash or freaking whatchamacallit. Hayes and them got some bad stuff, so they aren't streaming right now. Yeah, I know. I seen it. I seen the I just seen the news from it, so I get it. Dan Tanner said 5 guys on Uber Eats. The upcoming playing game is a barometer for me type of game the old Bulls would lose. Well, listen, they won it usually, right? They won the first one. They won the play-in to get into the playoffs. Remember? Well, I guess not. No, they never got in the playoffs from the play-in. They got in the playoffs straight out and missed the play-in in that first year. So I guess that would be a good barometer. As pull-up 3, Modest can't get that one to go. And we still got starters in the game, bro. Nobody's gotten the message to Billy Donovan that this game no longer means anything. Nobody's gotten the message to Billy Donovan that this means nothing now. Is now kicked over. Pull up 3. Julian Phillips. He got it. Like, I would not have a single starter in this game right now. I would not have a single starter in this game right now. As they get this up now to Modest surveying the floor, kicking his back up over to Vooch. Vooch left side to Herter. Herter coming off the screen here. Pull up tray ball over Carrington. Left that one short. Modest getting the rebound, dropping it off to Herter. Herter nowhere to go. Gets it back over now. Modest dropping it corner to Vooch. Vooch backing in on Sar. Backing. Turnaround. Jayed in his face. Couldn't knock it down. He had got that one earlier. And now a steal. Bound to Buzelis and a 2-hand jam. Modest Buzelis adding to this big Bulls lead. Here's Carrington over to Keyshawn George. Back over to Carrington now. Guarded now by Modest. On the drive here, kicking his back. Sar, corner, George, back up top now. Good drive. Now down, stolen away by Kobe White. Kobe pushing the tempo. He sees Modest, throws it up. 2-hand jam. Let the young fella fly. Let the young fella fly. Bulls with 11 fast break points in the game. We got a foul call there. Look at him. Hey. Terry Brooks, yeah, we heard, my boy. We heard. Tanner said, so Pat, who you got for rookie of the year? Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle, a dog. He very inefficient. He need to get his efficiency up, but Stephon Castle a hooper. I just don't think that Modest has enough. As Vooch down low pump fake off of the glass, can't get that one, ball tip back out. I don't think Modest has enough time playing how he's played. Good defense, minus. Oh, snatching that one away. I don't think he has enough time in the second half and at the level that he played at in the second half where you can say that you could give him the rookie of the year. THT, Unk out here with the lay. Terry Brooks, bro, that had to be that mic account. They made a creator. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just hope they don't take my boy channel, bro. That's all I'm worried about with it, man. I just hope they don't take my boy channel. As now here's THT looking to attack here. Back to the basket. Back out. Vooch. Open. Pull up. Tray ball. Can't knock that one down. As now THT with the steal there. And here comes the drive and lay. THT tough take up and under lay. That's hilarious that he was able to get that. Tough take up and under lay. Bulls dominate right now, 85-61. Good to see them playing this way. Yeah, he's screaming, my eyes, like Buddy from SpongeBob. While we on commercial break here, I'm gonna run upstairs real quick, check on the fam, make sure that everything's okay, and order something to eat for this woman real quick. But I'll be right back. Leave the scoreboard and all that stuff up, and give me like 2 minutes. And we back. And we're oh man. We like get back streaming, so that's good. Got my boy back. Hopefully YouTube don't be on no BS, man. As Bulls winning right now, White Sox winning right now. Who would have thought we'd have this? But top of the seventh, bases loaded, 7-1. And Boozer on the mound. That's a strike. 2 outs. Can't get that one to go. Ball tipped around. Rebound there. JT Thor. They call a foul on P. Will on that? I don't know about that one. Ooh, that's 2 strikes. All right, Boozer try and get out of this one. 88-64. Got a 7-1 game. Bases loaded here on the White Sox game. Bulls right now. George getting this over. Pull up 3 from Vukcevic. Can't knock that one down. And Billy Donovan going to take a timeout here. I hope this is the timeout. Now, Billy looked pissed. Billy looked pissed, bro. What's going on right now? What did I miss? Come on, Boozer. Come on, Boozer. And he threw it into the dirt. Nobody went. How did you know about Hayes and them? What happened? Everybody came in here and told me. Everybody came in the chat immediately. Was like, "Dog, wait till you see." I'm like, "Huh?" Nova said, "What up, bro? Ooh, Big Bulls lead is nice. Yeah, man. Hopefully they can hold on to it." Yeah, Bobby probably gonna put a hit out. Hey, I ain't mad at him, bro. Bobby, you know they channel just got back off of some wild stuff. So 2-2. Go get him, Boozer. Through the sweeper, through the cutter. Ooh, we fouled it off the foot. Julian Phillips got 23 points. What a quiet 23 from Julian Phillips. What a quiet 23 from Julian Phillips, bro. Come on, Boozer. Come on, Boozer. Get out of this inning, bro. As here's Kobe White. Why is he still in the game? Oh my God, bro. 3-2. Get out of the inning. Here's a float over corner, pull up 3. P. Will can't knock that one down. Rebound by Modest Buzelis. They call a foul on Modest for a push in the back. Where are you throwing this ball, bro? Yep, here it comes. All of a sudden, he's scared to throw the baseball at the strike zone. There it is. That'll get us out of the inning. Needed that bad. My God. Needed that bad. Just can't get the first to 2 to go there. Good job. Good job. I really thought he was about to blow that. Steady. Hey, Pat, you ever talk baseball with the good kid? I know he likes college hoops a lot. Yeah, we talk or basketball with the good kid. Yeah, we talked basketball during the tournament. Here's Kobe now bringing the ball up. 88-65 as the White Sox get out of that tough inning. Coming off the screen here, dropping us down to Vooch. Vooch, float game, got that one to go. Here's now drive right past THT off of the glass. Can't get that one to go. Ball tipped around, bringing this thing back out. JT Thor now with it, top of the key. Now down to Vukcevic, getting it back over here now. Little float game from Kobe Jones. He can't knock it down. They call a foul on Vooch. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, my guy. Pat, you see Courtney Cronin on First Take today? Of course, I seen her up there. She been on First Take last couple of days. She hosted yesterday. She was just on as a panelist today. But man, Courtney been killing it, bro. Courtney's been dominating, bro. Courtney's been dominating. I love to see the success that she has. She had a Instagram post like watching IHSA. I think it was the basketball tournament. And she was like, "That's where it started. Now I'm covering the NFL draft." You know what I mean? Now I'm at the owners' meetings. Now I'm so it's just cool to see, people. It's cool to see people be able to get their um to be able to have that reflection. Like I had to have that moment the other day when we hit the 50K as THT. I don't know what the heck he's doing, dog. THT out here like a Clark. Oh, modest, nasty move. Oh, he tried to meet him at the rim. Vucevic knocked it away, but the foul call came. He almost ended Vucevic's life. Look at this. Look at this. Left, cross. You got nowhere to go. I'm through. 1, 2. Oh, if he came with 2 hands, he might have ended Buddy life. Is able to knock down 1 of 2 Modest Buzelis. Yeah, this Bulls team, man, 90 to 66 right now, 91-66, 92-66 right now. Really liking what I'm seeing from the young Bulls to finish out the night. Now this ball knocked away. Here's right side on the drive here. Keyshawn George got that ball knocked away from behind by Kobe and just knocks Kobe over. And I think Keyshawn George rolled his ankle. And see, this is what I'm saying, though. Why are they still in here? Why are they still in the game? Why are they still in the game? Why are they still in the game, bro? Why is Kobe in here? Why is Vooch in here? Like, there's nothing you're gaining from this. Ooh, hit that back off the ankle. Um, James Houlihan with a Let's Go Bulls. Shout out to you, James. As here's coming off the screen here. They get this ahead over to Kobe. Kobe done. Hey, he didn't give it to P. Will. Hey, P. Will was running with him. He was like, "Nah, you gonna F this up. I take the lay." Nah, you about to F this up, brother. Hey, 30-point Bulls lead, man. We don't have many games like this. We don't have many games like this where I get to sit here and just be excited about dominant Bulls games, man. Another dominant quarter here for the Chicago Bulls. Outscored them 38-23 here in the third. They outscored them 32-19 in the first, and that's going to be a foul call on P. Will, I believe. Bro, I know this mug is young, bro, but freaking AJ Johnson looks 11. He's 20. That boy looks so young. Steely with the C-Red drink. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's disgusting. What a block. What a block. Hey, not him blocking the mess out of Malik Beasley. Ooh, Modest couldn't get that one to go. He got Malik Beasley mad at him. He got Malik Beasley mad at him because he blocked his shot at the apex of the shot. Quit crying, Malik. That's all they do up in Detroit. White Sox with a runner on second and third here. Winkowski on the mound here. Meredith pitching. That's right. We get baseball and basketball in on this channel. Meredith at the plate. And he takes a walk and he walks the bases loaded, baby. Look at these White Sox. These boys just won't quit. Don't stop now, boys. Very interesting game tonight. Julian Phillips, I mean, like I said, quiet 23 points, 7 for 9. He's shooting 77% from the field, shooting 75% from the 3-point line. Modest Buzelis not shooting the ball nearly as well as we've seen him. He is 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, but 6 rebounds tonight, 3 assists, 2 blocked shots, and defensively, Modest Buzelis has been playing some of his best basketball. Kobe White kind of coasted through this game, 16 points in the game, 6 for 11. THT has 12 points in this game. P. Will is 1 for 4. He's back to being his normal cheeky self. And Nikola Vucevic has 15 points, 11 boards, 8 assists. No Josh Giddey tonight. So good to see the Bulls come in here and just kind of handle business as we're getting ready to get this fourth quarter underway. Oscar says, is better to stay the 9th seed for home court or 8th seed for a second chance? I personally want us to finish as the 8th seed. Well, that's done tonight. You won't even see the young Bulls play in the next game because Atlanta locked up the 8th seed tonight. So you're going to be the 9th seed. Atlanta beating Philly tonight dominated that game the entire time. And so you're gonna see you're not gonna see the you're not going to see the Bulls play anybody in tomorrow's game or in what is it? Sunday's game? Yeah, it'll be the Julian Phillips show. Are the Sixers still winning? No, the Sixers lost already. That game is done. Sixers got destroyed. It was like really they were up by like I think 10 and then by the end of the fourth quarter, I want to say they lost by 15. One and two, Navarez. As we still got starters in this game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is annoying me. Like I get it. I guess I get it for this reason, right? Like, are you good enough to not play anybody? You know what I mean? Are you good enough to not to say like for this game? I think you are. Are you good enough though to go to just purely resting your players and trying to get them, you know, to sit out? Because I think what also is a case as well is Billy Donovan knows he's playing nobody in his next game. There's going to be a lot of rest in this next game. Get down, ball. Get down, ball. It did. We got 2 runs coming in. 9-1 White Sox lead. Here's Buzelis under the bucket. Pump fake, up and under lay. Modest Buzelis. Billy can be Thibs 2.0 sometimes. I agree, but I think this is more of a you don't want to go into a one game decides everything rusty. You know what I mean? Give them the opportunity to get the run, and then it's Modest Buzelis 2-head jam. Now I would rather the Bulls be at a different spot where you don't have to do that because I think you have some solid pieces on the team where you probably could get away from it. Oh, that's and one, but 168 Bulls lead here. But unfortunately, you're not there right now. You know what I mean? So I guess I can understand why Billy might be looking to do that. That was terrible. That man just dropped them shirts straight down. Like they all went into one spot. Unreal. Both my last podcast, unreal. Both my last podcast I watched and the White Sox are winning. Yeah. Who would have thought your eyes would have gotten that combination today? Like I said, man, I just hope they don't flag my boy for that. I'm sure that he scrubbed it from the channel already, but YouTube don't really play about that stuff. But it looked like he back live now. I see at least on the from the side here. I see 107 people watching, so that's good. He got back to it. I think we got a new second baseman, possibly, man. Now, granted, you never know with this team, but slider slicing foul. But it is nice to see the team kind of bouncing back. Um, in any game. I should say that I can't really say bouncing back, but it's nice to see the team bouncing back after that debacle of you lost the game on Tachman pulling his hamstring coming to the plate. All right, let's get this fourth quarter done, my guy. Let's finish this game out. This boy having too much fun. That's a character. That's a young character there. He gonna be somebody. It was cussing. It was like, what the? And then the screen went dead. Yeah, you got to be careful in this mug, man. As Bulls leading 101-68. Getting his ball right side on a drive. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound here by the Bulls. Here's Kevin Huerter now bringing the ball up. Left side, THT. THT dropping this off now to Collins. Collins top of the key coming off the screen. Downhill. Kicked over. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Modest. On the drive. Spin at the bucket. Oh, no. Smoke the lay. THT. You fat bastard. Sometimes he looks like Charles Barkley. Sometimes he looks like a wannabe. Be gone. There's 10 minutes left in this game. Vucevic knocking down a pair, 101-70. Here's THT now bringing the ball up here. THT guarded by Carrington, dropping this down to Collins. Collins backing on Vucevic. Turnaround. Got that one blocked away. Good defense by Vucevic. So where this is going to end up is now Zach Collins getting this down here to Huerter. Huerter on the drive, dropping it down to Collins. Float game. Can't get that one to go. Or does get that one to go. I don't know what I'm looking at. 103-70. Bulls will finish out the season against Miami in the play-in. And if they win that game, I would assume Orlando beats Atlanta, but maybe Atlanta finds a way to win and you face off against Orlando. You would be going up against two teams who the Bulls have both beaten this season. And we got a foul call there on Colby Johnson. So the Bulls need to win the next game to lock up the ninth seed, right? The Heat won today. and they play the Wizards next. We play the 76ers. I believe because we already beat the Heat, so we got the tiebreaker on over the Heat. So just winning today would give us the win. Because the Heat are right. Let me double check that. Make sure I'm right. The Heat are 36 and 44. As that ball goes out of bounds. So yeah, even if the Heat win, with the Bulls winning this, the Heat will still be a game behind the Bulls, and the Bulls got the tiebreaker. So no, the Bulls just need to win this game, and they got it locked up. Is dropping it down. JT Thor with the jam. Sox dominating the Boston Red Sox 9-1 right now, and a sweeper that almost takes out a knee from Murphy. Here's Modest, little float. Can't get that one to fall. As now float game got that one to go. And Bub Carrington able to knock that one in. P. Will falling on his head on a 9 crossover is typical. Yeah. You get what you get, Baki. I don't know what's happened to P. Will defensively. That is the one thing that like has gone away that I don't know why. I don't understand how his defense has just fallen off a cliff the way that it has, man. As nice move there by Herter trying to get downhill off of the glass. Lay. Who'd you rather face if we advance, though? Hawks or Magic? I would probably rather face the Hawks. Listen, the Magic have Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero is a star talent in this league. And to me, I think that that's something that you have to worry about. No matter what, stars can turn it on. Now, does that mean that Kobe White can't get it going? No. Does that mean that Josh Giddey can't get it going? No. But I would rather play the team who has Trae Young, who, yes, Trae Young is a star, but Trae Young is a very inefficient star. And you could usually overcome that inefficiency. Plus, the Bulls have beaten the Hawks in the play-ins a couple of times already. And so I think that is the better of the matchups for the team moving forward. If you're gonna have anything, right, that would be the matchup that I'd want to see the Bulls get. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Zach Collins. Getting this over now to P. Will. P. Will, top of the key. Collins, right side now over to THT. Back over to P. Will, who's diving. Pull up, midi. Can't get that one to fall. Feels like Modest can move around like Jalen Johnson once he builds up the frame in a few years. Listen, I think Modest is going to be better than any of us thought he was going to be. I think most of us thought he was going to be a solid role piece. That was a nice pass to P. Will. He just stopped running to it. I think Tim Giles said, "Go Chicago Bulls." Shout out to Tim. I think most of us thought that Modest was going to be a solid player. And, maybe in the future he could get to some star level flashes. His first year, he has had those star level flashes. His first year, he has looked like, and dare I say, he has been outside of Stephon Castle, the best rookie in the draft. I think we match up against better against Atlanta. I don't know. See, the thing with Atlanta is like I don't know if versus Atlanta is even a matchup issue. Oh, that's gone. Oh, that's gone. Oh, that's gone. No, that's foul. I was nervous. I don't even know if the thing with Atlanta is a matchup thing. Versus better than Orlando because I think the Bulls can beat both. I think that it is more of a when you talk about guys that can turn it on and absolutely just destroy you, Paolo Banchero's that guy. You know what I mean? I've said like he reminds me of great value LeBron. Like if he can stay healthy, handles the ball ridiculously well, um, facilitates ridiculously well. Oh, look at Don C. Don C stay at the Bulls game. Um, I just think he handles the ball ridiculously well, facilitates ridiculously well. Like there's nothing he can't do. But you know, that's not something I want to face in a playing game. P. Will is the Space Jam player that never got his powers back. That's wild, Baki. That's wild, Baki. Did I post that? I don't think I did. I meant to post this. I don't know if y'all saw that picture that I did one of them pictures on through the AI joint or whatever, where it like turns you into a cartoon character. This mess hilarious, dog. Nova said, "Dang, Baki, but accurate." Boss said, "I like Modest, and I didn't know who he was. The more he plays, the more he improves." Yeah, 100%. He's been balling this season, man. He's been balling, and it has been as people have gotten. That's a nasty sweeper. Jeez. It has been as people have gotten out of his way, and he's gotten more opportunity. He's really just turned it on. Bulls leading by 25 right now. His downhill kicked back out here. Vucevic dropping this down at the bucket lay. What up? Oh, baby boy in the building. Baby boy in the building. Oh. Let me get one of them salads too. That's all you want? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he got his hair slicked. Mm. You going with mama? Yeah. I love you. I love you so much. You better. Baki said, "What up, little Pat? As Modest pull up 3. He got it." He said, "What up, little Pat? Remember, we don't pay running backs." Oh man, Ollie the Cruz, the baby. Is that a baby? Every now and then, you got to be a dad on the stream, man. Oh, I can. Hold on. As THT with a foul to keep this game going. We didn't need that, brother. Pat gonna be Al Bundy real soon. What you mean real soon, dog? Talk about a dude that used to be really good at sports that no longer is. Lil Pat needs his chain. Hey, I do got to get him a little chain. Get it how you live, fam. On God. Get it how I'm living. Wait a minute. One 84 Bulls lead here, 5:28 to go. Nah, yeah, honestly, you want to know what's crazy? Like, I was sitting there, I still get the urge to want to play basketball. That's the one sport that I loved playing. Um, but I was sitting there and I watched this mailman go out there and his whole leg exploded. And I was like, this dude is a mailman who, Huh? No. Oh no, I don't know. No, ain't nobody say that. But no, I seen the is pull up tray ball, got it. I seen the I was hooping, I seen the mailman destroy his leg. It just he didn't do anything either. He just came down and it just exploded on him. And I was like, this dude has a regular job. He's not in the NBA. Nobody is financially going to hook him up with like surgery. So now he's got all these bills. He got insurance. But like there's all this stuff he's gonna have to go through. And he's not a professional athlete. He just liked basketball. I was like, nah, let me hit this golf course. So your boy's all in on golf. I'll be hitting the links a lot this year. Gonna be out at the event is a pause, so take it for what you will. But this is the name of the ESPN event. Grip it and sip it. Which for some of you coming from Hayes' stream, that may be a little traumatizing for you. But nah, man, it still gives me the competitive juices. I can go out there and compete. I can Javon Carter almost coming up with the steal, tried to get it there. Over off the glass lay. Um, but I can't take the chance that I'm gonna go out there and like destroy my leg so that I can keep hooping. You know what I mean? And that's a decision I never thought I'd get to. As 113.87 Bulls lead here. White Sox up 9-1. Runner on first, Lou Bob on first. Sosa at the plate. Left that one short, rebound there by Javon Carter. Oh, that's through, baby. Oh, they are working it right now. Uh-oh, Lou Bob scoring. Lou Bob for the score. Lou Bob going home. Go home. Go home. Go home. Dig, 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 dig. Save. 10-1. White Sox winning right now. Well said. Blew my knee up driving on cough syrup. That sounds terrible, my guy. Ali said, 18 holes or 9 holes. I mean, I usually play 18. I try to get out there and play 18 every now and then. I'll do a quick 9 though, just to get some practice in. Now, Pat, if P will start balling right now with Lil Man here, you just gonna have to accept your kids have a gift. Yeah, and listen, they definitely don't have a gift, my boy, because we've watched too many losing seasons. We trying to put that on my kids, Bobby or Ricky Bobby, Ricky Baki. This boy over here knocked though. Pat, what star would you like to add in this mix? We had the conversation about Sabonis, and I really would be intrigued by the Sabonis conversation if you feel that Josh Giddey is a star player that you can build around. Now, you have to be convinced of that. You have to be confident in that. And the one thing I do know about AK, it don't take long for him to be confident in something because he paid Lonzo after 35 more games of a basketball to stick around, basically to not play basketball ever again. But the Sabonis conversation, I think, will be a very interesting one. I think it works contract-wise for the Bulls. Age-wise, Sabonis he's 28 now. He'll be turning 29 when the playoffs get here, and you'll be having his 29, 30, 31, 32 season. The kind of big that he is, I think that could benefit you right now. I think the combination of him and Giddey playing together is amazing, especially with how much he's able to facilitate. I mean, Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing bigs in the NBA right now. Like that would be one that I would be very intrigued by coming into the offseason. And I think you bring that to the East, right? And you're having a different conversation on who this Bulls team is next season. You bring that to the Eastern Conference, and you're having a completely different conversation on who this Bulls team is next season. As Javon Carter can't get that one to fall. Ball tipped around, rebounded there, kicked out. Jameer Young, bucket. Shout out Jameer Young. He said, I get in the game. I'm leaving here with something. 2 minutes to go in the game here. They drop this down now. Coming off the screen, looking to attack, kicked over, corner, pump fake. On the drive here. Can't get that one, kicked back out. Tough float, end of shot clock, got the rebound, ball knocked around. I can't tell you who any of these Washington players are on the floor right now. And here comes the Bulls the other way. EJ Liddell on the floor for the Bulls. Here's Jameer Young. Like I said, he said, I'm leaving here with something. Good ball movement. Get it back to my man. Oh, I wanted him to pull it. If the King should just complete the Sacramento Bulls and trade Sabonis for Vooch straight up. I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't even think about that. Just complete the Infinity Stones, huh? That ball's on the ground. That ball's through. That's a run, baby. Dig, 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 dig. Oh, he's safe. Uh-oh, that ball loose. There you go. 11-1. I don't get many White Sox games to be excited about, so this is nice. And the Bulls going to get win number 38 here with 40 seconds to go. Really good to see. I love how this team has really just changed their identity in the second half of this season, man. Bulls were 22-33 at the All-Star break. And right now, the Chicago Bulls sit at 38-43. They are 15-10 since the All-Star break. Bulls come back. Bulls dominate this game. Love what we saw here. Baki said if they're getting all the Infinity Stones, got to trade Donovan to the Kings as well. Right now, as it sits, the play-in, I believe, is pretty much set here. 7 is going to go to the Magic. 8 is going to go to Atlanta with their win today. 9 to the Bulls with their win today, and 10 to the Miami Heat. That game will be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls will take on the Miami Heat in the play-in. Of course, we'll be live here for that. I'm not going to lie to you. I may go live for the next game. I may not. It depends on who all is going to be playing on the floor. I would expect no starters to be playing in that game as this is all locked up. Julian Phillips balling out tonight, having one of the wildest, quiet, dominant nights of any Bulls player tonight. Julian Phillips finishing the night out 23.7 of 11, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 9 total rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal on the day. Shout out to Julian Phillips for going out there and getting buckets, man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. As always, it's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Joined by, I guess you can call him Pax the Designer. I don't like it. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. See Red Nation. Stand up. Peace.